Hello friends, welcome to another video. In today's video, we will talk about Forex, commodity, indices and the cryptos markets, and we will talk about technical analysis, price action, chart breakdown, and potential trading setups and confluences that we have for the potential trading setup. So without wasting any time, let's get started. First of all, we are going to start with the USD. Now if we start from here, we can say low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, higher, high, because the price broke and closed above the previous high, and then we made a higher low, higher as compared to the previous low, so higher low, and now again the price broke and closed above the previous high. So now if we get a more convincing break and close above this high, then we can wait for a pullback into this recent broken zone to go long. But if the price keep pulling back lower from here, then this high is too close to look for any kind of long trade on the daily. Then we can wait for the price to pull back either to this zone. As you can see, this is a zone which has been tested a couple of times, so this is going to be a strong support zone to look a long opportunity. Otherwise, if we do not find the long opportunity here as well, then we can also wait for the price to go to next support zone, which is going to be this one. And as you can see, this is also a zone which has been retested a couple of times, so this zone can also be considered a strong support zone to look for long trades. Also, we can see that 20 EMA already cross above the 50 EMA, so that's another confluence to look for long trades now. Anyways, depending upon the price sections, we can wait for the price to hit these zones, and once that happens, we can go to lower time frame H4 and H1, look for some kind of bullish price actions to go long in these zones. So that's about AUDUSD. Next, let's talk about New Zealand USD. Starting from here, we have the low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower high, lower low, higher high, because the price broke and closed above the previous high, higher low. And same like AUDUSD, the price will like break and close above the previous high, so we are expecting more higher highs and higher lows. So now if we get a more convincing breakout to the upside, then we can wait for a pullback into this zone to look to go long. Otherwise, if the price keep pulling back lower, then we can wait for the price to pull back to this strong support zone. As you can see, this one has been retested multiple times, so this can act as a very strong support zone to look to go long. So this is going to be the possible scenario on the New Zealand USD. Next, EURUSD. Starting from here, we have the high, low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then we broke and closed below the previous low. Right now the price is right into the recent broken zone. So if you find any kind of bearish price action on the lower time frame H4 and H1, we can look to go short here. That's going to be the possible scenario on the EURUSD. On GBPUSD, as we can start from here, we have the low, lower high, lower low, lower high, same low, lower high, then we have a lower low. So now the price has pulled back to the previous resistance or the lower high of this downtrend, and as we can see that there is already some kind of rejection. So if on the lower time frame H4 and H1, if we find some kind of bearish price action, then we can look to go short in this market. So that's going to be the possible scenario on the GBPUSD. Next, USD Cad. Starting from here, we have the high, low, higher, high, higher, low, higher, high, and right now the price broke and closed below this low and this low. So now we are going to wait for the price to pull back into this recent broken zone, and once that happens, we can go to lower time frames H4 and H1, look for some kind of bearish price action that can be in terms of double top, bearish engulfing candle, evening star, or bearish pin bar, or any kind of rejections, and we can look to go short in this market. Next, it's a USDJPY. USDJPY. Starting from here, we have the low, lower same high, lower low, same high, higher low, high as compared to the previous low, then higher high, higher low, and now the price hit the resistance zone as we expected last week. That once the price hit this zone, we can look for some kind of bearish price action on the H4 and H1. Anyways, right now the price is pulling back lower, and we are going to wait for the price to pull back into this recent broken zone. Once that happens, we are going to go to lower time frames H4 and H1, look for some kind of bullish price actions to go long. Next in natural gas. Natural gas, starting from here, we have the high low, high high, high low, high high, high low, and the price made a higher high, and right now the price pulled back to the previous low or the higher low of this uptrend, and we already found some rejections. The idea was once the price hit this zone, we could go to lower time frame H4 and H1, look for some kind of bullish price actions to go long in this market. Next, it's a US oil. Now US oil, starting from here, we have the low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. The price broke and close about this high, this high, this high. So right now we are into the resistance zone, as we can see. And this is a zone which has been retested a couple of times. It's a resistance zone. If we find some kind of bearish price action here in this zone, we can look to go short. Otherwise, we can also wait for the price to pull back into this recent broken zone. And once that happens, we can go to lower time frames H4 and H1, look for some kind of bullish price actions to go long. These are going to be the scenario that we can focus on. Next, silver. So starting from here, we have the low, lower, high, low, low, lower, high, lower, low, lower, high, lower, low. Right now the price is into the resistance or the lower high of this downtrend. So we can go to lower time frame H4 and H1, look for some kind of bearish price actions to go short in this market. That's going to be the scenario we can focus on. In now gold, on the gold, starting from here, we have the lower, lower high, lower, lower high, and right now the price is between this high and this low. So if the price hit this resistance or the lower high of this downtrend, I'm not going to look to go short. The reason being the price didn't make a lower low in this case, and this can be a potential higher low if the price gives us a break and close above this high. So if the price hit this zone, I'm not going to look for a short trades. Rather, I will wait for the price to give us a break and close above this resistance, and then I'm going to wait for a pullback to go long. That's going to be one scenario. Otherwise, I'm going to wait for the price to give us a break and close above the below these lows, and then I'm going to wait for a pullback into this recent broken zone to look to go short. These are going to be the possible scenario on the gold on the daily time frame. S&P 500. S&P 500. Starting from here, we have the high, low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, higher. Sorry, let's do it again. We have the high, low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, high, and then the price broke and close below the previous low. Right now the price is into the resistance zone, so if we can find some bearish price action on the lower time frame H4 and H1, we can look to go short. Otherwise, we can wait for the price to break and close above this high, and then we can wait for a pullback into the broken zone, look to go long. That's going to be the possible scenario that we can focus on. S&P 500. US 30. Starting from here, we have the high, low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low. Right now the price is into the resistance zone, and as we can see, we are in a bullish market where we have the higher highs and higher lows. So in that scenario, this high has to be broken. So we are going to wait for the price to break and close above this high. Then we are going to wait for a pullback into the recent broken zone, and accordingly, once the price hits this zone, we are going to go to lower time frames H4 and H1, look for some kind of bullish price actions to go long. That's going to be the scenarios on US 30. Next week, and we are going to talk about Bitcoin. Starting from here, we have the high, low, high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, high, low, 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 high, low, low. Right now, the price broke and close about this high, this high, this high, this high, all the highs, and right now the price is pulling back lower. So we are going to wait for the price to pull back lower into this recent broken zone, and once that happens, we can go to lower time frames, H4 and H1, look for some kind of bullish price actions to go long. That's what we are going to focus on. Bitcoin, Ethereum. Starting from here, we have the high, low, high, high, low, low. The price broken close below the previous low. Right now, the price broken close above the previous high. Now, this zone is too close to look for any kind of long trade. So we can wait for the price to pull back to this support zone. As you can see, this has been a zone which retested a couple of times. So it's going to be a strong support zone. So we are going to wait for the price to pull back to this zone. And accordingly, once that happens, we can go to lower time frame, H4 and H1. Look for some kind of bullish price actions to go long. So these are going to be the possible scenario that we can focus on. So that's it, guys. This was the analysis. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you're interested in finding out more setups like what I explained in this video, so I will recommend you to join my Telegram channel. Link of the channel has been given in the description box of this video. And this is the channel where I regularly share trading setups on the daily, 4-hour and 1-hour chart with the same explanation which I did in this video. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you very much for watching the video, and see you in another video.